stuff. It makes it all like this. Can you tell me about companions in this game? Well, unless they've added new ones, there are 2. Jespar and Kalia. I don't want to say too much about them, to be honest, because their stories are really, really, really fucking good. And if I start talking about them, I'm afraid I'm gonna spoil their amazing backstories. All I can tell you is Kalia is fucking crazy, amazing, and Jespar is pretty cool. We're gonna meet Jespar in about 10 minutes, I would say. That's my guess. A base game, please? You mean companions from the base game? No idea. I mean, there's a bunch, I guess. The companions in, like, the base game of Skyrim is kind of boring. There's 1 or 2 good ones. Serana from the Dawnguard DLC is pretty cool, I guess. They don't really have that crazy, like, backstory or voice acting, though. Oh, I need to take another screenshot. Oh, free cam 1. Look at this. Hold on, let's... Can we get, like, a... There we go. And I gotta hide the menu as well. TM. There we go. TM. Not free cam 1. Oh. Can they die and stuff? You can kill them. But enemies can't. If they take enough damage, they fall onto the ground and then eventually get back up. But players can kill their own companions. There are mods out there to change that, though, if you want, like, companions that can die. I prefer them just getting back up, because it's too buggy to deal with the whole permanent death on the companions. Let's try Flame Bite. Do some magic. Yeah, burn! I'll block that. Alright, let's switch to my knife. There we go. Some food off of him as well. Dead guy, what do we got? Boots. Those are nice looking. Take those. Money. He's got bread and an antidote. Poison. Hey there. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We have boots now. I don't have to hear the tipper-tapper of my feet anymore. Now, we could head down there, but while I was doing my mod testing, I actually found a dungeon up there, which I've never been in, so we gotta do a bit of backtracking. But yeah. When I was doing my mod testing, like 40 minutes ago, I found that dungeon. Good, how about you? Is this your first time playing? I'm good, and I have never played the expansion for this, for Enderal, but I've played base game Enderal. When the expansion came out, I was gonna play it, but then there were tons of bugs, and they kept updating it like every 3 days, and I was like, I'll wait a couple of months until the updates slow down. And I feel, you know, it's been a while now. Updates have definitely slowed down. But now's a good time to play it. You know, there's very few bugs now, I would assume. And yeah, so I've beaten the base game before of Enderal, but never the new stuff. Only one more update will come. Okay, do you know what's in it? Yep. But yeah, when I was mod testing earlier, I found this dungeon. I went through half of it. I didn't finish it. Which, it's actually in here I found out one of my mods was faulty and I had to delete it. So I'm glad I found this place. And there's my glowing key. Probably just bug fixes. Okay, well that's good. I won't have to reinstall all my mods. There we go. But yeah, I tried to play Forgotten, I was about to call it Forgotten Gods. I tried to play the DLC stuff, around the time it came to Steam, but it was updating so frequently that I was like, I'll wait. Yeah, now we have a fairly modded setup. It's not crazy modded, but it's not bad. Nice attack there. Anyone else? As you can see, I can barely move when I start meleeing. There we go. Gotcha. Want to watch out for them because even though they're just little rats, they can cause bleeding. Oh, blood trail. Where did he go? Bleeding went over here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so I can actually follow blood trails from enemies to find their bodies. One of my mods adds bleeding, and bleed does very low damage, but it does damage over time, and it leaves little blood splatters. What is the mod called that displays the HP and level of the enemy? Let me get it for you. 1 second. 1 second. It is an SKSE mod. There you have it. It is display enemy level. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I've done like what I assume to be half of this dungeon before. And then I stopped because I was like, okay, I don't want to spoil too much. Alright. I'm gonna save. Another jump. Here we go. I see you up there. You see me? You do. As you can see, if you look at his health bar, he's currently bleeding. He's losing health right now. He's gonna be dead in a second. There he goes. And in case I want to find his body, I can just follow the little blood spurts. There he is. No, I couldn't get my arrow back. Okay, this jump is hell. Yeah, okay, got it. Got it. Alright. What do we got over here? Another key and ice spike. Ooh, and gloves. I've got a full set of leather stuff now. Where do we look? Not bad. I like that dagger there in its sheath. Looks very nice. Would look cooler if we had the equipment overhaul mod right now, but it was bugged, so had to remove it. Which is very sad. Oh yeah, I forgot they had the sword. We found a sword. Swords are very good now. They have a lot of range. Let's see. Sword 1, knife 2, claymore 3, bow 4, healing 5. There we go. Alright. Slash this open. There we go. Got spiders. I'm gonna go with a shield. Third person. Let me show off the, there it is. So that is the side power attack. The side power attack has knockdown. If I do side power attack, like that, he caused knockdown. Very nice. buddy. I have no stamina left now. It's just a tiny spider, but I shouldn't mess with it. They do have poison. Come on. As you can see, you can kind of circle strafe enemies a bit as well. Enemies don't instantly turn on the spot. But you don't either. If I attack, I'm gonna attack and turn as fast as I can. Here you go. That is compared to this. I'm gonna try to move while turning. There you go. But while attacking, I can turn about 90 degrees. What's it like fighting dragons? Well, I don't want to spoil Enderal, so I'll just tell you how it is for vanilla Skyrim. For vanilla Skyrim, it's alright. It's not the best dragon combat. The best dragon combat for me is in a game called Dragon's Dogma. That game has amazing dragon combat, but the dragon combat's alright. It's definitely better if you're a ranged character. But melee characters are fine. You just need either a lot of armor or a way to heal yourself. When it comes to Enderal, again, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. Mudmoral. Mudmoral actually do. I think I ate some earlier. Shock resist. We should eat some more stuff here. See what we get. Let's eat human flesh. Ow, poison. This is eat everything. I'm probably gonna instantly die. Your body cannot tolerate wolf blood and chemical. Oh god, my screen. Oh god, my health bar. Okay, there was a lot of poison damage in there. Okay. I'm no longer dying. Okay. Where's my food at? There we go. Health regen. Let's eat some more. Thistle. Troll fat. Fin root. Wild berry. Wolf claws. Oh god, I'm dying again. Alright, we'll eat health potion. Oh god, am I gonna live? I will live. Oh, the joys of alchemy in the middle of a dungeon. So, Enderal has this feature called Arcane Fever, which makes it so when you cast healing spells, use healing potions, or if you're at certain locations, you slowly get a disease called Arcane Fever. And if you hit 100%, you die. And we are currently at 8. So healing magic isn't as OP as vanilla Skyrim. But we have slow health regen right now, so we're slowly regenerating. But now I know what all those chemical ingredients do at least. Give me my sword. Sorry for the equipping sound being so loud. For some reason, the equipping sound is tied to master and not effects. Like, I can turn off effects. Now we have no effect sound. And it will still play. I don't know why they tied it to master. But they did. And lower master slightly, I guess. That's not as loud anymore. That's fine. Soul gem, pennies, nice. A crystal thing. That's another spider, and he hasn't decided to attack me yet. And he doesn't see me anymore. How do you like that one? Oh yeah. If I just do an attack, it's a chop, but if I do a forward attack, it's a long lunge. And you should be fleeing now. Oh no. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to flee now. Bleeding out. I don't think spider blood is red. I don't know. I've never inspected spider blood in my life, but it's part of the mod, so we can just ignore that. Oh, dodge! I need something with more range. Not a bow. There we go. Oh! Come here. There we go. Spider blow is black. I'd assume it was like a blackish gray color normally. Again, it's due to a mod, so the bleed mod doesn't differentiate from different creatures, so it just puts every creature in the same category. Because most of the creatures bleed red in the game. So it just takes all the creatures and puts them in one thing for the mod, essentially. So that's why it's red. It doesn't bother me. It's fine. Soul Trap, Magic Key. Oh god, bright. That was my eyes. Hello there. Let's try dual daggers. Is this still a push? Still a push. I wonder what the push does anything against the crawler. I think it's for shields. Ow. Nope, does nothing. I've just been bit. There we go. So the poison on the spiders has been changed, so it does damage very slowly over a long time. I have antidote, but I think instead of using antidote, I'm just gonna eat something. Google says blue. Okay. Again, I haven't really inspected spider blood, so I wouldn't know. Do you have a weight limit? Yes. In vanilla Skyrim, I think it's like 300 by default, and it goes up every time you upgrade your stamina. In this mod, I start with about 110. Or no, 100. And then I have a backpack. So, yeah. But that's not part of the vanilla mod. That's modded into the mod. So it's a mod on a mod. Modception. In Enderal, it's 370 when you aren't using any mods. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Enderal gameplay overhaul, and I think that sets it to 100. Which I used to play a mod for Skyrim that set your max equip to like 50. But you could enchant gear with carry capacity, and you could also upgrade armor to be fitted to you so that you could wear it better, and so it wouldn't weigh as much. This is the room, by the way, where I was testing my shadows, and this room, even on the highest shadow setting, it was always blocky. I put my shadow textures to freaking so high, and it was still glitchy. But I turned my shadow down anyway. And this is where I stopped my mod testing, so anything past here I haven't seen. It was also in this room I had to uninstall a mod because it actually glitched out and removed a piece of the ceiling. Which I don't know how that happens. That mod had nothing to do with textures. It was a mod for armor. So I don't know why it removed a piece of the ceiling. It was really weird. Let's see. What do we have? One of these. I know what that is. I think I know what those are. I'm not gonna say it though. Spoilers. Pumpkin. I should hotkey pumpkins. Let's do that. Or favorite them at least. I don't think I need more mud morals. I'll take one. Because if I take too many, I'll be over encumbered. Alright, what do we got? That is a lot of keys. Jesus. What the hell? Why is there so many keys? I'll take them, I guess. Give me the keys. Blank paper. More keys. Why is so many keys? It's Pikachu. What? Hey, Pills, how you doing? Salt. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna chug that. Just pour it straight down my gullet. Go in a book. Nice cover. Oh, it even has a sleeve. Nice. The spider that immediately saw me. I'm not here. I'm not here. You're not seeing me right now. You're not seeing. Damn it. Whoa. I'll retreat a bit. Go back in for the kill. There we go. No drops. We have... Can I loot these? Nope. We got more spiders. Oop, I'm detected by something. Oh, I see you. See you. How did I miss? There we go. There we go, you're dead. Dead to poison. I thought I heard something behind me. I know I'm sneaking with a torch. I don't think they see the fire in my hand. I'm pretty sure it doesn't make any light. Let's see what we got. Oh, hello. Oh, there's actually oil. Oh, shit! Oh, I interrupted him. I too use a longbow to kill spiders in real life. I mean, who wouldn't? Fuck getting close to one of these. Come here. Hi. There we go. Where'd you go? Okay, so the one in the back is wounded. Claymore time. Oh, side dodge. Ah, not enough range. Dodge. That was easy. I'm probably dodging too much. They don't seem that aggressive. Oh, shit. Hello. As I say that, sneaks up on me. So the slow-mo is a thing called combat sense, which gives you a chance to dodge. It applies to any attack that would be considered a power attack. So if an enemy does a regular attack, it won't happen. But if they do a power attack, which is their jump attacks are considered power attacks, it slow-mos for about a second. And during that second, you gotta dodge or stun them. Or get hit. Alright. Practice our shooting a bit. You know what? I'm gonna turn the sneak crosshair off because it's annoying me. Where would it be? Stealth indicator enable. There we go. No more stealth indicator. Oh. Oh, fuck. I ran out of stamina, so cancel my shot. Oh, shit. Yeah! I only hit one there. Oh no, I killed one. There we go. What do we got? Battle axe. How strong is that? Really strong. God damn. How much does that use per swing? A lot. Wow. Alright. No battle axe for me. Lockpicking adept. Lockpicking apprentice. Coins. I'm glad I don't have to pick them up one at a time. Concentrated poison cheap. Oh, I can take some poisons. And what do we got? Dividers, flat iron, lantern. We got a blueprint for a small backpack. I already have a small backpack. We have a quartz, charisma potion. And I think that's a pickpocket? I don't know. I think it was a pickpocket potion. Okay, I guess I'm going up there. Well, I see no other way than in the water. Take my torch off because I don't want to break it. Save my game. I guess we're going in the water. Oh, yeah, we're going in the water. Oh, this is fun. Reminds me of Half-Life. Alright. Well, that was a journey. Oh. Hold on. I think I found a bug spot. Where was it? Somewhere around here. Sorry that you can see my body sometimes when I swim. That's if I swim backwards. Oh. Where was it? Where is it? There's a bug spot somewhere. Oh. It's like right here somewhere. There's a spot where there isn't water. Correct me if I'm wrong, but can you buy a house? Yes. There's a couple of houses. I can't find it. It's like here somewhere, but it's a pixel. There's a pixel where you can just stand. Alright. Over here. I can't really see very well, but if I take my torch out, it's just gonna break. Oh, are we back at the beginning? Oh, we are. This room needs a screenshot too. This is amazing. Hold on. Cam. Let's just do regular photography cam so that the time keeps passing. Toggle menu. Toggle menu, toggle feed cam. Beautiful. Alright. Sure. Let's get out of here. It's probably night by now. I think it was like sunset when we went in here. Or maybe it was sunrise. No, it would have been sunset because it was like midday when we first woke up on the beach. All right. Oh yeah, it's night. What's the model about? It's a completely unique world. It doesn't take place in Skyrim's like universe. It's its own universe where Z fighting still happens like that. There's a lot of cool stuff. We woke up on a ship. We were first in a dream where our father told us we killed our entire family, and then he started eating a deer raw while screaming. And then we woke up in the ship, and then we were found, and then our friend was murdered, and we were tied up with his body and thrown in the ocean, and somehow survived. So, yeah. There's birds. Ah. Did that make a sound of a rat? Ah. Well, you can kill pigeons. One of the best stories in video games ever. It is a really good story, but if you've played Mass Effect, it's eerily similar. With a better ending. With a much better ending. But still, it's very Mass Effect-y in its main story. I would pull these and fire them, and I will. Oh, did they not work? Oh. That one worked. What about this one? Maybe it's a special order. Nope, okay. Some of these just don't work. Maybe old. Broken. Anything up here? Or is it just a way back up? It's looking like just a way back up right now. Yeah, okay, just a way back up. Well, we gotta get down. I want to explore, though, just in case. Anything up in this hill? I don't see anything, though. Oh, and I should show you. First of all, there's actual regular leveling. There's XP and skills, and if I hit this button, here's your skill trees. Here's all your skill trees. There are a bunch of things. And as you level up in the skill trees, and you can combine them into unique classes with special abilities. It's pretty cool. Da, da, da. Please take me back. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Hard fights require tactics. Press mouse button 2 while blocking to execute a bashing attack. Yeah. We all know how to do a bash attack. Question is, what weapon do I want to use? I think I'm going to use the Claymore. Get that AoE. Go third person as well. I dodge. Very nice. One down. Oh, I got hit. Fuck. Oof. Ah. Alright, I overcommitted to a power attack and died. By the way, we are playing the game on the easiest difficulty. The mod in itself isn't this hard. It's all my combat mods. My combat mods turn it incredibly difficult. These are just wolves. This is one of the first enemies in the game. Oh, very nice. Compared to Skyrim, it's a bit harder. The vanilla game is a little bit harder, yeah. That's true. Oh, I ran out of stamina, so I couldn't attack. I don't have much for attacking now. There we go. Oh. That execution move's probably not meant for wolves. I'm guessing that's meant for humanoids. I'll go drop that one on the mod creators page. Pretty funny. Oh well. Yeah, with the combat mod I have, it turns it into kind of like a mix of Dark Souls and like The Witcher. Where you gotta do a lot of dodges and strike them. And if you take damage, you're not gonna have a good time. So spoiler alert, while testing stuff, I actually found a soul. There's a soul out here. A Witcher. Yeah. Oh, I hear it. Where is it? There it is. There's a soul. Find and collect all souls in Enderal. 1 out of 20. Oh boy. Learn the memory Soulsmith Novice. I'll try. Witcher, that's my jam. I haven't finished 3 yet, but I've seen all of 1 and I've played all of 2. I need to finish 3, but it's a really fucking long game, and I can't not do the side quests. So I'm just going from town to town doing every fucking side quest, and it's taking forever. And I'm also playing it with difficulty mods, so my Witcher experience is hard as fuck. But that's fun. Crab. You know, normally I wouldn't be afraid, but with my mods, crabs are probably fucking lethal. Yeah, considering it's level 3. There we go. You should. That just means it's a good RPG. That's true. I do have some problems with it though, but it's a good game. I don't like the vanilla scaling issues, but the mod I have fixes it mostly. There we go. Where'd the other crab go? Is he dead? Don't know. What do we have? Iron ore. I'm not gonna mine it. If I get into smithing, I will do it, but right now it's just an annoyance. Sometimes I think the torch doesn't actually help me see at all. It just makes it harder. There you are. Looking for you. But light mods such as that, it's like 10 out of 10. Just love the story. We're playing 3 now for the 8th time or some shit. Oh yeah, I saw you beat Metal Gear. How was it? Let's dig this shit up. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. A lot of people complained about MGS5, but I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see. Does this mission have any... No, it's just learn this thing. And this doesn't have a thing, does it? Oh yeah, I should show the map. Here's the map. Paper map. It used to not be a paper map. Oh, come on. There's the button. It used to not be a paper map, but they changed it, and people got really angry at them for doing that, but I don't care. It's fine. MGS5 was good. I don't know. I finished all the games months ago. Just replayed 5 a few days ago. Ah. Skeleton. God. Hood. I already have that. Have that. Alright, let's get on with why we're actually here. Which is to figure out why the fuck we're here. So let's go this way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. Enderal has a shit ton of hidden stuff. Like there's these things called ice claws. I remembered that one. Ice claws, there's hundreds of them in the game. And I'm gonna miss a lot. Witcher series and Metal Gear are my top games for a good story. Yeah, I need to play the older Metal Gear games, but I don't really have any place to play them, because I don't think they're on PC, unless I want to use an emulator, but fuck doing that. There we go. Use some of my books. carrying all this heavy armor, and I'm not really going to use it, and it's also not really valuable. So I think I'll just get rid of it. Oh god, that puts it on. I forgot, that's the button for Oblivion to drop, not Skyrim. I hit shift click, because that's how you drop stuff in good old Oblivion. You see, it wasn't very long ago since I played Oblivion. It was like 2 weeks ago. I got very used to Oblivion controls. It works fine to emulate. It doesn't beat the real deal. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Stuff. Alright. I'm gonna take the torch off because we're gonna enter a little cutscene-y thing. What we got? Potion, soul doom. Nice. Explosion.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my dame?
That's a long story. Where am I here? And who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn! How do you know that this girl isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Oh yeah, my crosshair is going to freak
May
out.
I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
There's also a pretty cool book for Enderal which follows the past of a main character for Enderal, even read on YouTube of English and German voice actors. That's cool. I'd seen that, but I hadn't actually watched it or read it, so I'm probably gonna put that on for like background sound whenever I'm doing other stuff. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area. Except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. And are there places that might be of an interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Cool. You said you were an apothecarius by my path. What do you mean, by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of
religion.
calling, if you will.
Role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your profession?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path
This is
below.
just sounding like a pyramid scheme.
However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior.
It is a
Everyone
pyramid
on
scheme.
Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
This is a pyramid scheme. Interesting thought.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Well, I'll be on my way. Actually, let's see what you got.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Okay, he's got 120. I want to get rid of some shit. I can't really sell this for anything, but I just get rid of it. Get rid of the old robe. That could be useful. Anything I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use alchemy enhancer or these. Scrolls might be useful. All of that's gonna be useful. A lot of these are probably not gonna end up being useful, but I should keep them. I want to end up reading these and then selling them. I get rid of the coal. Screw the ore. If I need ore, I'll get it in the future. I'll just get it then instead of now. Sell the coins, the money off of those, and the quartz. Keep the spare parts. We're gonna need tons, and they're really light. There we go. Yeah, that's it.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
You too.
Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing.
Do.
I guess that means...
Oh, damn, look out. Ah! Well, that hurt. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing?
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yeah, that everything looks really bad. I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now.
What happened? Story
Take a
stuff.
seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Story stuff, don't worry about it.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, gruntroots. Ah, here we go.
Hey, you found it. I'm seeing double now. Are you just gonna play over there?
So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Explosion. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no! Oh, sod it!
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
Uncork bottle and drink potion.
See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Also, I can finally see just regularly and not see double. Thanks, but when the blaze just happened there.
What? You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I
Explosion.
follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
Ooh.
What the? Carbos!
Ooh.
They've hit me, Finn. Those
I should probably stand up.
bastards. They've hit me.
Except it won't let me. Nope.
Carbos, play! Do
It
something,
did the
damn it!
spinning. Oh, there we go. It did the stupid spinning death animation. I forgot to install that mod that removes that death animation. It's so dumb. Oh.
Look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Hey, there he is. Oh god, we're seeing double again. Oh, there we go. Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric.
I don't remember
Jaspar
that
for
bow.
short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
Aw.
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever...
I think the sound volume
it's a
went
different
down.
story.
What do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right?
Could you speak up?
You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yeah.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it.
Great, I have
It's not
magical
much of a problem
puberty.
for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
Yeah, I should watch the fuck out for Thalgard because I've been there in another playthrough and God, do not go there. Just don't. Just don't go there.
At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
Wait, it can kill me? Oh, what's an Orbaya?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
There was, the subtitles were different from what he said.
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
And what about these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions?
For lack of a better word, yeah. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things which are about to happen.
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information? Alright.
Well, then, the stage is yours.
And then we spent several hours. But just before it blacks out... Yeah, for some reason, he's just really quiet. If I raise Master, the sound of me unsheathing my weapon's going to be painful. So it's just gonna have to be quiet.
I see. My condolences for your loss.
I think he's
So,
referring
let
to
me summarize. You
Sirius.
somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw, in it was the same as the one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after washed up on the shore, yeah, together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Vatirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
The Red Madness?
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind.
Could you speak up a
Just a
bit?
couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers.
A
His name was
teacher?
Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
Novices? The fever must be messing with your hearing. It's just weird audio balancing. But yeah.
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
That usually happens. I remember that in school. So what's your role in all this? You said you work with the Order, but I take it you're no monk.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up.
Alright.
I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Alright, so if a quest objective is marked by 1 or more stars, they indicate the difficulty. Yeah, so there we go. These are pretty easy missions. Where's that book at? There it is. I'm not going to read it now, but I will take it. That is a little quest line with that book. And now we're free to explore. So let's see.